done by Detroit Renegades. They maintain control, and they're at 97% here. This is it. They have to engage right now, X. They have no choice. Overtime's going to be in effect, and you're going to have the sound barrier go in, but Colsey's going to get booped, and they're going to lose that tank and the support early on in this fight, and that could potentially hurt them. Primo Dulce, he's going to move in with that Earth Shatter, but you always got to count on the DPS control here from Rogue. When one falls, they always pick up the slack, and they were able to rally the troops here, but they have to get on the point, and I don't think they're going to be able to do so, because now you're going to have the 76 working alongside with this Zenyatta. They're going to try and see if they can babysit one another and hold this one off as long as they can for their teammates to jump back in.
Yeah, you do have reinforcements coming off the spawn here.
And they lose out the tank in that exchange, but they're still going to have Pharah raining terror down below and really disorienting this team.
Yeah, now you're going to force NiKo to use that defense matrix, eat up a lot of these shots from Mangachu, but doesn't look like Renegades able to get any kind of position here. You see the engagements going over towards Rogue. No, down by the point, and that's going to force Mangachu all the way down. He's able to get one here, just trying to stay alive. It's a big play by Mangachu as you see members from Rogue on the point. It's going to be a few kills from Colsey.
Let's see here. The village battle rages on, and Jesus is able to take out the 76. It's going to be a lot of damage that they're losing out on. There goes the the pulse bomb, and it is going to knock out NiKo from the D.Va, and this is going to be all Renegades here as they advance forward, and they will be able to secure this one. Very well done engagement from them. You have Soon looking to delay as much as they possibly can to get the Transcendence to be able to protect inside of the point, and now the fight is going to ensue as Renegades have managed to take out the support, as well as Mangachu has been causing a lot of trouble in the air at this very moment. This looks good, but ShaDowBurn comes in with the Mega Res, and that's looking to bring them right back into the fight, and that is huge. That is why you want Mercy in the game there. That was absolutely insane. They maintain,
and they invest so many ultimates into that fight, Golden Boy, that now Jesus able to take out uNKOE off the rip here. You may not even see Rogue make it back towards the point. They actually get 3 players there going around that outside, but now they have 2 members dropping here at the beginning. It's going to be a 6-on-4 right away.
Self-destruct is able to take out Jur there, and now Rogue starting to, try and rally the troops back in here, but you're going to have Renegades just swarming the point. NiKo won't be able to stay alive, and this is going to be overtime, and this will be going to Renegades as they are able to secure themselves 2 points. And my goodness.
Send Primo Dulce in with the nano boost. They don't really get anything for it. Here's going to come the Transcendence in for Rogue and the Tac Visor as well.
Able to pick up 2 kills there on the support and the tank. And this is looking fantastic for Rogue here as Renegades took the fight to the Frenchmen, but the Frenchmen were able to overcome.
And now difference with Doomfist as Attack Visor comes in from AKM on the flank. He's able to pick up 2, opening up space for the rest of his teammates. They wipe the floor with Renegades. Is Mangachu the only one up? No HP. Pressure here on AKM up top.
Yeah, and this is actually a really good play there by Jesus because he saw the 76 all by his lonesome there and just smelled blood and went right after it. And now this is looking like the Renegades are going to be able to secure these kills and get the point. Very well done by them. 1 push was all it took. And the Renegades now starting to build up on them. He has been such a pain in the neck for them to deal with. They managed to take out both tanks as well. And this is looking great here for the Renegades so far. And Jesus, you got to give the guy a ton of credit because he has certainly been a pain in the neck for Rogue to have to deal with. They get the kills.
His and teammates up though. Primo Dulce getting right onto NiKo there, demeching him. Going to push him all the way back. You see, I believe it's Colsey getting on the point. He actually gets Pulse Bomb, but he pulls out the Primal Rage here, just trying to hang on. But this is definitely going in Renegade's favor.
And that self-destruct, had it taken out the Zenyatta, that certainly would have hurt them, but they're right there, and they're able to make it
this fight. They get the reinforcements off the spawn, but it'll be Jesus taken out Soon here finally. Soon did a nice job just staying on the point long enough for his teammates to get back into play, but 2 kills and a DMEC going in favor of Renegades. They have a sound barrier in case they need it here, but they have complete control here, Golden Boy. They put such an important kill there. And now it's going to be Rogue leading in with a self-destruct there. NiKo's able to get 1. Colsey taking out ShaDowBurn. That's a big kill, getting rid of one of the supports at the beginning. Rogue trying to get back towards this point, trying to stop any more progress here from Renegades.
That is going to be all.
He falls at the beginning of the fight, but they're able to hold on just long enough. stall this out, and you will see a Transcendence come in from uNKOE, and now the push comes in from Rogue. Look at how far back around the corner they push Renegades here. Renegades gonna force back all the way up.
Progress here. Taking out Mangachu could be big for them because you're gonna lose out on the defense matrix. Pulse bombs dropped as well, but this is gonna be all Rogue as they push this one, get those picks, and that much. Soon dropped right on them there. And now just as much delay as they possibly can to put them into overtime and just give their teammates the opportunity to respawn. 0.8 meters left to being able to capture this, and they're delaying it as much as they can so that they can re-engage on the point. But now, will Rogue get in their face and not allow them that comfort? They switched over to the Reinhardt as well, and they're so close here. The yellow box of victory is right there. And there goes Jur for that miracle save, but can the Lucio stay alive? Sound barrier is going to be dropped as well, and now you have the tac visor for AKM, so anyone who tries to engage, they're not going to have the protection, and that's going to be it. Rogue will secure themselves a victory here, and we're tied 1-1.
From the high ground. They have the EMP now, so you'll lead the way with that as ShaDowBurn connects with a few members from Rogue.
And that was so well timed. They wanted to make sure that they got as much value as they possibly could out of that EMP. And now it's going to be all Renegades here as they're going to go on the attack. Nico's going to get hacked, and that will be the Genji having to take a seat for the time being there. And it's going to be Renegades who managed
to really pay off for both teams. As you see, Jesus wilting out Colsey at the beginning, a self-destruct coming in as well from Renegades. There's ShaDowBurn with the EMP, but now Rogue, they're going to use that sound barrier right after that. Rogue still has that EMP, but it's going to be uNKOE falling, so not going to be able to use it right here.
Jesus still on the prowl. They're going to have Nico kind of caught upstairs, but it doesn't really matter as Renegades are just going to have to, you know, take the L. Jesus, he recalls back there, but they did manage to get that, get Colsey down to low health. Soon's able to take out Mangachu, and that's going to be a lot of protection that they end up losing out on again. And Renegades continue to just falter on these attacks.
It's allowed uNKOE to get a lot of nice EMPs off it. Now finally you see Renegades able to get in through the front door.
There you go.
It's going to be 2 kills there from Zachary. It's going to force Rogue to use the sound barrier as they'll be Renegades running through Rogue here, getting on the point.
That was actually really well read by Zachary because he saw that actually Colsey was just not in the best of positions health-wise, and then that Death Blossom was able to just whittle down the health so quickly. EMP's going to come out for uNKOE though, and now the Dragon Blade, because good news for them. Well, they were able to have that one on standby, and this is another very difficult push here for Renegades, but they're going to have to make it happen. 1 minute left on the clock here, less than 1 minute. As a matter of fact, Graviton Surge comes through, but literally no follow-up there as they are not able to take out the kills. Mangachu will fall. Losing out on that Diva bubble will certainly
another
hurt.
EMP at the gate. ShaDowBurn with an EMP of his own, but everything going in Rogue's favor here.
Well, wait a minute. They're going to have a body on the point there, and they did manage to be able to gain a lot of ticks, so at the very least, they made progress there. Now they're just going to have to hope, and ShaDowBurn, that's not going to happen there for you, but being able to just play back here, they're just trying to, you know, see if they can find something, but you have AKM on the high ground, does drop down, but that was just certainly being a pain in the neck to the Renegades. They tried to turtle in and see if they can hold this one off as best they could, but not going to happen today, as this is surely looking like a Rogue pickup here. You got the delay, but
Diva to the Genji. So we'll see if they hold on to this Diva. So you see Primo Dolce yet again, it drops at the beginning of this fight.
Oh, you could drop a fat pulse bomb in there and probably do a lot of damage, but ends up not getting much out of it. Does some damage, but it doesn't really secure themselves the kills. You're gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way, and that's gonna be with the guns, and they do manage to get that first tick. And remember, Renegades were not able to complete this one here, so if they do manage to get it to that yellow tick, they will win this game, and they're getting ever so close. You're gonna have Nico with that self-destruct. That's gonna have to force everyone to clear out here, and that's gonna give him a little bit more progress. Nico trying to stay alive, but now you have yourself a Winston who jumps right in. Colsey, you know he likes to be aggressive, and they got the Transcendence out as well. So uNKOE looking to keep them in this fight, and they're getting so close. The second tick, yes, they're able to get the second tick. The third tick, yes, they managed to make it happen, and that's gonna be the map to Rogue as they manage to secure it 2-1. Brilliant work there.
Sonic Arrow, see where, you know, the tanks are playing for Rogue. Sometimes you have them playing in that close corner, sometimes up top. They're in that close corner. Jesus, though, he will stay on the Widowmaker for at least a little bit. So he's able to take out Colsey.
The power of Jesus compels you on that shot.
Jesus is pretty powerful.
Yeah, no, indeed. Indeed he is. And he's just absolutely destroying that Zen in the back too. And that just gave Zachary free reign.
Pop that Transcendence, try and get all the way out here. As now it's going to be the EMP that comes in. A Transcendence on the side of Renegades. And you're going to see Rogue use their Transcendence as well. So it looks like Renegades going to back out a little bit here. Zachary landing that pulse bomb after the DMAC. Now we'll see uNKOE. He's able to pick up one as Renegades, they backed up a little bit here. Golden Boy, they're picking up the kills as Rogue has used a lot of ultimates here. You know, they used the EMP, they used the Transcendence. They're getting very close to this knock sound barrier. It's just whether they use it here or not. I mean, you don't even have NiKo in mech to really kind of make this fight a little bit longer.
But you had to, right? You had to put a lot into it because you're basically getting your face kicked in here, and there's just nothing that you're able to do. So you got to invest as much as you possibly can into this fight. And with Jesus now on the 76, I'm really excited to see what he's going to be able to do here on this
hero. Coming off the spawn, you know, he can cause a lot of problems with Tracer, but it was Jer not getting caught in the EMP, able to pop the sound barrier, keep everybody alive. Zachary lands a pulse bomb. That's going to force uNKOE to use the Transcendence here early.
With that Transcendence out again, they're just constantly being a pain for uNKOE because they're just putting him in spots where he has to use it to stay alive. Fight's gonna start here. Jesus with the tack visor. Does he elect to go for it here? Pulse bomb as well. And Soon, once again, is just going to do the Soon things. And this is going to be Rogue. They still haven't invested that sound barrier into the fight, and they hold off Renegades for the time being. Ultimates there now as they try and get ready and try and re-engage again. They only have 18 seconds to work with here, X. And Rogue, they have managed to win this fight on the point. They bust out the Reinhardt because they think, hey, we're going to go with the shields. But guess what, Primo? You're just going to get dived on and die immediately. And does Zachary make a play here? No, I just don't think that's going to be the case unless he's able to delay it out, which is really their only chance here. And he just gets absolutely melted like delicious butter. And that is going to do it. That will be because of the position there, the underpass, so to speak. And this is a great attack from Rogue, exactly what they wanted. Get in their face quickly, don't let up.
Yeah, and you had Jesus die so early in the fight. Now you're going to lose some of your members when you're halfway.
Close it out.
Yeah, and it was Mangachu who was able to take out Colsey at the beginning of the fight, and we don't catch it there, but Soon is actually trapped underneath this little area here, and it was Renegades who was able to take him out right away. Now Renegades pushing all the way through. Sherlocky uses a Transcendence. You're going to get Primo Dolce using a Primal Rage, so there'll be another win here for team fight
into Rogue in that last round. Kolsky gets the kill on Primo Dulce, and that is going to be a Winston gone, and that is a big body that you end up losing there, and the payload is so close to being able to get capped. Can Rogue make this one happen here? Is they're going to have that baby diva try and stall it out as long as they can? That's Primo Dulce back at it again, and I don't know, man. I mean, here we go. Renegades are looking to get right back in their face. They do manage to use that self-destruct to try and zone them out now, and there goes the Transcendence. This could be a fight that that Renegades can win.
And it's a huge kill by Jesus there at the beginning of that because Nox has his sound barrier, so you're able to take out Nox. They go on the other side for Renegades. Does have a sound barrier, and you're going to have Zachary and AKM both with tack visors. Here comes the push from Rogue.
AKM tack visor in hand. Does he go to use it? You're going to also have the Transcendence invested into it. It's do or die time now. You need to make it happen, but the Transcendence is going to stop that right in its tracks. And there goes that self-destruct to try and zone them out. Zachary's able to take out NiKo here, but it will be Rogue's time as they're able to clear out kills, taking out Mangachu and taking out Primo Dulce. The tanks are gone, and a desperation last-second play there by Rogue, and that will get them the point.
At the beginning of this fight, you see he's trying to just find the prime target here. His teammates going to back up. Primo Dolce does use the Primal Rage, just trying to knock players back here, cause chaos for Renegades. So we're down to underneath a minute for Rogue. Their payload is so close to completing the map.
But you're going to have members of Renegades stacking on top. There goes the sound barrier. Maybe that's the opportunity they were looking for, though. But he's got to go in there and be able to get the kills there on the Tracer on top of the supports. They're so close to being able to make this one happen. 2 minutes or 2 meters there right next to it, and they managed to make it happen. And that was a very tough game on both sides. But Rogue on top of this one, and they close it out 3-1. And you saw there, right, you had